Can we all argue about one big thing, though, about the How to Train Your Dragon movies? How come these movies never got nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars? How come these movies never won an Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Yes, let's go ahead and argue how come these movies never got nominated. They were at the Oscars, but they never got nominated for Best Animated Feature. Let's go ahead and obviously talk about this real quick. So the very first How to Train Your Dragon movie, it came out the year 2010. You know what else came out in the year 2010? Toy Story 3. And then the Oscars happened in the year 2011, where they were going to do the movies from 2010. Of course, a lot of people were really wondering, was How to Train Your Dragon the first movie? Was this movie going to win an Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Surprise, surprise. Nope. It got beat by freaking Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 ended up winning an Oscar for Best Animated Feature of 2010. Now, like, I know the Toy Story haters are going to be all in the comment sections, but let me just say, I love Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I'm not saying my favorite movie, but it's my favorite Toy Story movie. I don't understand why people are saying that the third movie is not even good. A lot of people said that the third film is not even the best one. A lot of people said that the first two are the best ones. And then, of course, obviously, the haters are complaining like, oh, they're doing Toy Story 5. Oh my gosh, like, they need to end this franchise and stuff like that. And, of course, people complaining the third film should have been the last movie. And, of course, the fourth movie came out, and then a lot of people didn't like it. And, obviously, look, I liked it. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but Toy Story 3, in my opinion, is my favorite one. But I honestly am kind of mad, and I do agree. How to Train Your Dragon should have won that Oscar, bro. But hey, I love Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is my favorite Toy Story movie out of all of the Toy Story movies. And I know it's not the best one, but honestly, I love it so much because of how emotional it was. In the year 2014, How to Train Your Dragon 2 came out, and of course, that movie did not win an Oscar for Best Animated Feature. I forgot what movie it was that ended up beating this movie. No, 2019, we got How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. Was that movie gonna win an Oscar? Oh my gosh, nope. It got freaking beat by Toy Story yet again. Toy Story 4 ended up winning an Oscar for Best Animated Feature. And of course, the fans, I mean, obviously they're going to be complaining like, Toy Story 4 was not the best one. Toy Story 4 was trash and stuff. Hey, here's the good thing though. These movies ended up winning an Oscar for Best Original Soundtrack. And hey, the soundtrack for How to Train Your Dragon, they're really amazing. But do you think it's so unfair that the Oscars never gave How to Train Your Dragon an Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Come on, bro.